Yellow me the sun and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, pull up a seat, sit down. Okay, so we are going to pull our August TBR for 2026. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because they're all white. All white. We're pulling only white. Only 7 white, lovely pieces. Okay? So we're doing it all white. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful, so wonderful, and so fantastico. Okay, so here we go. We'll do this one. This is like the biggest one I have in there. Okay, guys. So this is what we got. If you can read that, that says Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden. In Memories of a Geisha, we enter a world where appearances are paramount, where a girl's virginity is auctioned to the highest bidder, where women are trained to beguile the most powerful men, and where love is scorned as illusion. It is a unique and triumphant work of fiction, at once romantic, erotic, suspenseful, and completely unforgettable. This is actually literature. Fiction? I have a bookmark. Bookmark in here already? I have a bookmark. Okay, we have a bookmark. Huh. I don't know who that person is, but that's me. I own this book now, not this person. So there we go. The first book, and it even has its own bookmark. Wonderful. Wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Memories of a Geisha. Yeah. Okay. So on to the next one. I want this one. Okay. So we pulled The Gossamer Years, A Diary of a Noblewoman of Heian, Japan, translated by Edward Seidensticker. Don't ignore that. That's been there for like forever. This is a used book. I got it from school actually because I had to read it for my class. Kagero Nikki, translated here as The Gossamer Years, belongs to the same period as the celebrated Tale of Genji. This frank autobiographical diary reveals two tempestuous decades of the author's unhappy marriage and her growing indignation at rival wives and mistresses. Too impetuous to be satisfied as a subsidiary wife, this beautiful noblewoman of the Heian dynasty protests the marriage system of her time and one of Japanese literature's earliest attempts to portray difficult elements of the predominant social hierarchy. A classic work of early Japanese prose, The Gossamer Years offers a timeless and intimate glimpse into the culture of ancient Japan. So I read this. I read a lot of it, actually, for college. So it's not really that long, or even that condensed. It's typescripted very well. So yeah, we're gonna read this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it after I read it for you guys. I might just, because I do like the Japanese literature. I mean, Japanese ancient stuff. So, there we go. There's another one. 2 Japanese-based books. Ooh, based in Japan. That is very interesting. That is very, very interesting. I did not think that was something that would be pulled. That's very interesting. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. We're gonna go this one. What is this one? I don't know. I do know what this one is. I can see it through the thing. This is Fake, Volume 1 by Sanami Mato. You know, I've been pulling more manga. More manga than what I believe I would be pulling. It's a little odd that I'm pulling more manga, but it is what it is. So here's Fake by Sanami Mato. Do I know why it's called Fake? Actually, I don't. I don't even know why it's called Fake. So you want to meet Rio and D. This is D. This is Rio. Two New York City cops with an attraction for action and each other. When Rio, a soft-spoken officer, joins the NYPD's 27th precinct, he's soon partnered up with D, a cocky, confident cop with attitude to spare. Their first investigation centers around a street punk named Bicky, who's up to no good. When D and Bicky are kidnapped, it's up to Rio to come to the rescue and save the day. Afterwards, D reveals his feelings for Rio run much deeper than friendship. But Rio isn't exactly receptive to his overtures. In fact, he's not sure what to think or where to turn. Before long, their attention is diverted by a young pickpocket named Carol, who needs protection from a group of gangsters who want her dead. As the authoritative officers do everything in their power to protect her, their bond grows stronger and stronger. Soon it's impossible to ignore the electrified emotions that are brewing between them. Could this be love? I love how I slapped on the back 100% authentic manga. It's funny. This is definitely rated 16 plus and older for what it is. And it's a well-worn, well-read manga. I will tell you, I have read this several times. But then again, it's a good manga. I enjoy it. So, there's the next one. 3. So, we're going to pick out our 4th one. We'll go with this large one. What do we have here? The Age of Ra by James Lovegroove. The Pantheon series. Don't have to go very far for this either. Okay. So, The Age of Ra. I believe this is actually the first one in this series. Because I'm not seeing any others. Which is good. This is The Age of Ra by James Lovegroove. The ancient Egyptian gods had defeated all the other Pantheons and claimed dominion over the earth, dividing it into warring factions. Lieutenant David Westwinter, a British soldier, stumbles into free Egypt, the only place that have remained independent of the gods' influence. There he encounters the followers of a humanist leader known as the Lightbringer, who has vowed to rid mankind of the shackles of divine oppression. As the world heads towards an apocalyptic battle, there is fighter than it seems. I'm gonna have to read that over. There is far more to this freedom fighter than it seems. So this is really good. I loved the Pantheon series of the 3 I've read, and I really want to get into more of it because I don't know, it just sounds really interesting, and I've never had a reason to buy any more of these. So to be able to continue the series and buy more of them would be a wonderful gift to me. I don't remember how many there are, but there are a lot of them. More than 10, at least as far as I know. And they all deal with different gods and different religions and things. So it's a very interesting series to write. So that's 4. Alright, we got our next one. The something or another. The Prophecy by Chris Krasinski. this doesn't seem like it's going to have a lot of new series, and I've got 2 new series, Fake in the Age of Ra, Fake in the Pantheon, but the other 2 are standalones, and this one I think is a standalone as well. Yeah, I don't think this is a series. I think this is just a standalone. I think this person writes standalone. So here it is. The Prophecy by Chris Gneski. For centuries, the legendary Nostradamus has been credited with predicting numerous world-changing events. Although much has been learned throughout the centuries about Nostradamus, his most important prophecies have remained hidden until now. The discovery of a message written in a series of codes in ancient languages prompts a young woman to seek out Jonathan Payne and David Jones. Unfortunately, their meeting is interrupted by an assassin whose sole mission is to kill all who learn of the document. Relentlessly pursued across 2 continents, Payne and Jones must locate a sacred text from the past that could change everything we think we know about the future. It actually is part of a series. Oh my god, it's part of a series. Guys, it's part of a series. And it's the 5th book in the series. Oh. My gosh. Oh my gosh, that is something. Okay. So, the 4 books that are listed in here above it are all part of the series. It's called the Payne and Jones series. Well, I'm gonna read it and see what I think of it. I didn't realize it was a series. I just thought it was pretty interesting. It didn't say it was a series. It didn't say it was part of a series. It didn't even say it inside the book that it's part of a series. So how are you supposed to know it's part of a series? I'll give it a try. Regardless, I will give it a try. I also gotta put it in my series checker because, like, ugh. If I like it, I'll probably buy the first book. That's just the way that is. Yeah, okay, so that's 3, 4, 5. Six. So this is Mr. Monday by Garth Nix. So I started reading this series when I was in high school, and by the time I graduated, they didn't have the last 2 books in the series, so I never actually finished the series. So I'm interested to finish the series. It's scholastic, so yeah, it's for young kids, but I mean, it's I don't know. It's still good. I think I'll still enjoy it. Yeah, I think I'll still enjoy it. We'll read what the back is, and you can judge for yourself. Okay? And there's 7 books in this series. So, on the first day, there was mystery. Arthur Penhaligon is not supposed to be a hero. He is, in fact, supposed to die an early death. But then his life is saved by a key shaped like the minute hand of a clock. Arthur's safe, but his world is not. Along with the key comes a plague brought by bizarre creatures from another realm. A stranger named Mr. Money is avenging messengers with bloodstained wings, and an army of dog-faced fetchers will stop at nothing to get the key back, even if it means destroying Arthur and everything around him. Desperate, Arthur ventures into a mysterious house, a house that only he can see, and it is in this house that Arthur must unravel the secrets of the key and discover his true fate. Mr. Monday by Garth Nix. Keys of the Kingdom series. That's 6, right? Yeah, that's 6. So we need one more. One more. See, we're going to slowly get all these white ones down and gone. That's what we're going to do. I don't know what's going on here, but I am picking these weird ones. And by picking weird ones, I mean like this is the second nonfiction book on my list of things that I kept at my home that I like for non-reading nonfiction. This is also a book I read in college. So, Reflections on the Way to the Gallows, Rebel Women in Pre-War Japan. This was actually written by Mikiso Hane and translated by somebody. Okay, my college person, I'm done. Anyway. Okay, in this book, for the first time, we can hear the startling, moving voices of adventurous and rebellious Japanese women as they challenge the social repression of pre-war Japan. The extraordinary women whose memoirs, recollections, and essays are presented here constitute a strong current in the history of Japanese life from the 1800s to the outbreak of the Pacific War. So, yeah. Maybe she translated and edited this herself. And there are different women. Because there are different women in here. I don't see Mikasa in here at all. You have Fukuda Hideko, Kano Sugako, Kaneko Fumiko, The Red Wave Society, Sakai Amagara, Hashiura Haruko, Kusumi Fusako, Yamakawa Kikui, Tano Setsu, The Tenant Disputes in Kisaki Village, which is Takizawa Mi, Hideki Seki, Sato Sugi, and then there's Yamashiro Tomoe. So, yeah. This is also a college book. Yay. I said that before. Anyways. This is the 7th book. To be honest, I don't know if I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably not keep these. I don't know. I might keep them. Just maybe. You can see where my paper clips were. Those paper clips were cheaper than sticky notes back then for me, in college. Where the paper clips were. And I actually took them out like 2-3 years ago. So, yeah, the paper clips have been there for a while, guys. The next TBR will be September, and it'll be all of them. So we'll pull all of them. We're now 7 books more down in our TBR collection. So this is what I'll be reading for August. A smattering of shit. 3 of them based in Japan. 1 based in New York City. I don't know. really don't know what's going on with this TBR. Or with me right now. Yeah, I guess it's because I'm tired. I need to go do some stuff and then go to bed. Maybe I'll go to bed early tonight. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, if you guys think I deserve a like, comment, or a lovely subscription, why don't you go ahead and drop it down below. I will see you next illusion.